Hello there! In this video I'm going to show you how to get out of debt super fast. If you're new to this channel, welcome. My name's Andy and on this channel I talk about money and success. If you're interested in either of those things, please do me a favour, hit that subscribe button down below, hit the notification bell, and then you'll get updated every time I release a video, which is great. Let's get straight into this video. There's 3 ways that people can get out of debt, okay? The first way was made popular by a guy called Dave Ramsey. That was the snowball method. The second is the avalanche method, which many will argue is mathematically the fastest method, but I'm here to tell you it's not actually. I have one more method which I'll show you at the end of this video, which is even faster than both the avalanche and the snowball method. So let me show you why and how, and I'll go through each of the methods now with you so you understand how each methods work. You can decide which method is right for you. It really doesn't matter in many respects which one you choose, because they will all get you out of debt, and if that's your objective, that's the key thing. The difference is how quickly they get you out of debt, which is what I'm going to go through and demonstrate in this video. So let's dive right in. I've created an example here whereby you've got 2 credit cards, a car loan and a student loan. Those are the details I've put on the screen. You can rewind back to this point to read it all, but they're going to be the same throughout this entire video. Notice you're paying a monthly payment of £394.53 per month. You're not taking anything off the credit card capital, and you're not paying anything off the other credit cards. And neither of the credit cards are getting paid down, which is obviously bad, okay? So you're just paying interest payments each month on those. In this example, let's just pretend these are your living expenses. Let's say you've got an income of just under £2,000 a month, living expenses of £1,390 a month. Your loan repayments, as we discussed earlier, are £394.53 a month. And that obviously means you've got a surplus after your total expenses of £200 a month. Now, this is an important point. If you do not have £200 per month spare, or £100 a month spare, or anything spare, that's a problem. For any of these methods, it doesn't matter which method it is, you need to get some surplus cash, because you've got to have that in order to overpay to get these debts paid down, okay? That is absolutely critical. Now, you've got 2 ways of doing that. You can either increase your income, or you can decrease your expenditure, or better still, and here's a good idea for you, do both, okay? If you can find a way to live a little bit cheaper at the same time as increasing your income, get a second job, sell some stuff. I'll actually make videos on this, I think. If you're interested in me making videos on ways you can make extra money on the side, or how to save money, let me know. I'll happily do that, no problem at all, okay? And if you're watching this far in the future, I've probably already done it, so, you know, check out a playlist or something. Okay, let's get back to the examples. First, we're going to go through the snowball method. Now, in the snowball method, the way this works is the debts are arranged in order of the balance, so the outstanding amount. And it starts with the smallest amount. The logic here is that the snowball method kind of gives you a warm, fuzzy feeling so that you feel all nice about it, because you're getting through these debts and you're paying the smallest debt off first, and you're paying that one off quite fast. So then instead of having 2 loans, you've only got 1 loan, which emotionally makes you feel better and encourages you to keep going, hence the snowball, like a snowball going down the hill, and that's why it's called what it's called. So in this example we've got here, you've got your credit card number 2 is the one that we would pay off first, simply because it's got the smallest balance. And you take your £200 additional payment that you had, and you would pay that in addition to the £48 that you're already paying each month to that credit card, okay? So you're paying £248 per month off that credit card. Now, providing you do that and don't add anything to the credit card, cut it up, throw it away. This goes for both credit cards. Literally lock them in a drawer, give them to somebody. Maybe don't give them to anybody, that's a silly idea. Lock them up, okay, or cut them up if you can't trust yourself, but just do not use the credit cards. Critical, do not use the credit cards, okay? Because you're not going to be able to pay them off if you use them. You're overpaying this one, and if you do that and don't add to it, in 12 months' time, you have paid that credit card off. Ace. Next, you start attacking the student loan. And now, to attack the student loan, you have got £48 in addition to the £200. So you've got £248. So you've got the extra, because what you were paying off the credit card, you can now add to your additional payments and pay that off the student loan. So your student loan then gets paid off in 15 more months. So you're now in month 27 and you have paid off one of your credit cards and you've paid off your student loan. You'll notice the starting balance here on the student loan has come lower. That's because by month 12, the student loan was repayment, so you were paying it down. So the next thing you do is you take your overpayment and you start attacking the credit card. So now you're overpaying the credit card by an additional £266.39 per month. So you are really hammering the credit card now. The credit card is getting absolutely slaughtered, okay? And that credit card then gets paid off in 15 more months. So you've had another success, so you feel good again. You've now only got your car loan left to go. So that is what you hit last. And your car loan, because you're now 42 months into this, you've been going 42 months, your credit cards are both paid off, your student loan is paid off, the only thing you've got left is your car loan, but obviously it's 42 months down the line, and that's the reason that the outstanding balance on your car loan now is 5,810, because it was a repayment loan over 7 years is the assumption I'm working out on that one. What would happen is in another 11 months, you would have paid off your car loan, and that's it. 53 months in total, you are done. Boom. You're finished. So that is in essence how the snowball method works. So now I'm going to show you how the avalanche method works. Okay. Now remember, the avalanche method is a method that most people would claim is mathematically the fastest way to get out of debt. It's not, but it is faster than the snowball method. So let me show you why that is. If we were to use the avalanche method, you would organize your debts as shown in this table here. So you are not interested in the balances anymore because that's immaterial. What you do is you organize them by the interest rate. So you want to go by the highest to the lowest interest rate. And the idea with this one is you will literally attack the balance that's got the highest interest rate first, and you will pay that down. So we'll take your £200 overpayment, and we'll do this time to credit card 1 because that's the one with the highest interest rate. As you see here, it's got an interest rate of 39%. And so you're paying literally £362 per month off that one. Then once credit card 1 has been paid off, you will start paying off credit card 2. So you will literally have an additional £362.50 on top of the £48.88 that you're paying off credit card 2. This is where the snowball one, the people who like the snowball one prefer that over the avalanche one. It's taking you 20 months to pay off credit card number 1, but bear with me, okay? Whereas if you remember, it took you 11 months to pay off credit card number 2, which was the one with the smaller balance, in the snowball method, okay? So in this method here, at the avalanche method, credit card number 2 gets paid off by month number 27. So it's only actually taking you 7 months this time to pay it off, which is great, right? So now you start focusing on the car loan, which is the next highest interest, and you've got £411.38 on top of your regular payments. Now again, notice the car loan balance is smaller to begin with. That's because time has passed again before you get to that. So £411 extra means that in a further 14 months, your car loan is paid off. You're now in month 41 and you've got just one loan left. And that one loan left is your student loan, which is the one with that lowest interest rate, okay? The one with the lowest interest rate is your student loan. And by the time that month 41 rolls around, it's got £3,582.73 left. You can overpay that by £567.24. See, because this 567 is basically the total of what you were paying to credit card 1, credit card 2, and your £200 overpayment, and what you were paying to the car loan, okay? And that one then gets paid off in all of 6 months, at which point you're clear, okay? Now there's one more method. And this is the bonus method, and this is a method that I personally prefer. Now, I want to give this a little caveat here. This might not be available to everybody. It all depends on if you're able to get a loan, okay? If you aren't, then the avalanche method is mathematically the best, no doubt about it. If you want the feeling that you're getting through your loans quicker, maybe you'll go with the snowball. But I will show you a comparison of the three at the end. So if you get to the end, you'll see which one took the longest, which one cost you the most interest, which cost you the least in interest, so you can literally compare them. So on to the consolidation method. So this method is my personal favorite method. If it's available to you, absolutely brilliant. You should definitely seriously consider it. in my example here, you'll notice that the monthly payments add up to £394, but I was making an additional payment of £200 per month. So the total amount available was £594 and 53p. Now that figure there, you need to calculate your version of that figure. So add up your payments, your current payments on each of your loans, and then work out what your surplus amount that you're going to be able to use to batter this down with, and add them numbers together, and that will give you your version of the 594 that I've got on this spreadsheet here. The next thing to bear in mind is the actual amount. So the total amount here is 21,300. So £21,300. Okay, so that's the total amount. So what I'm going to do, or what I do, is I would wrap that up into one loan at a much lower interest rate. In this example, what we did was we went for a loan that would give a 3.3% interest rate. The monthly repayments are 537 and 23 pence, which you'll notice is less than the target amount. And this will take literally 3.5 years to pay off. And this will save you a lot, absolute lot of interest. Okay, so this, let me show you now why. This is the thing. So had you gone for the snowball method, you would have taken 53 months or 4 years and 5 months to pay it off. You would have paid a total amount of interest of £8,506 and 12 pence. Had you gone for the Avalanche method, it would have taken you 47 months in total to pay off, or 3 years and 11 months. So you're literally going to do it in 6 months less, and you're going to save £3,591 and 4p, which is why I think the Avalanche is better than the Snowball. Now, of course, not everybody agrees with that, but mathematically it definitely is. However, next, let's take a look at the consolidation method. It's even faster and it saves you even more interest. If we would compare the Snowball method to the consolidation method, the Snowball method, as we discussed, is £8,506 and 12 pence in interest is being paid, whereas with the consolidation method, you only pay £1,263 and 64 pence. Now that's because of two things. That's because you're taking less time to pay it, and because you're paying a lower interest rate. That's the reasons, okay? Which saves you £7,242 and 48 pence. If you want to compare the Avalanche method to the consolidation method, we can do that. The Avalanche method costs £4,915 and 8 pence, whereas the consolidation method literally costs you £1,263 and 64 pence in interest, and only took 42 months, which is 3.5 years rather than 3 years and 11 months. So we're doing it 5 months faster too. So the consolidation method over the Avalanche method saves you £3,651 and 44 pence. As a side note, I should mention on the consolidation method, I did make a little note here. The difference between the amount of monthly overpayments there and the amount of monthly overpayments that you were paying means you are actually able to save £57 and 30 pence per month every month. And if you did that for the duration of this period, you would actually have £2,406 and 39 pence in a savings account somewhere. And I would actually recommend that you do exactly that. If you do use this consolidation method, so it is just slightly less than the maximum amount you can pay off, and then that amount, set up a new bank account and set up a standing order each month to put that amount of money, whatever your surplus amount of money is, into that bank account. And now you're starting the beginnings of an emergency fund, so that if something does go wrong and you need a little bit of money, you can dip into that emergency fund and not use your credit card for the emergency that you can't afford. You can use the emergency fund. Okay, so I hope you found that really helpful. If you did, please hit the subscribe down below, hit the notification bell, and check out my other videos. Thank you so much for watching, and goodbye.